Jurassic World. This is where our story begins. A scientific breakthrough without any consideration of the consequences. So nature did what it does and unleashed chaos. This time, we were deeper into the illusion of control, and the chaos brought something much worse. And for a moment, we remembered how precious life is. But time has a funny way of softening our memory of what it's like to lose control. And ambition is a persistent thing. For the dinosaurs left behind, time was becoming immaterial. From miracles of science to assets destined for exploitation. Perhaps it's time we reflect on the true nature of nature. An endless cycle with one goal: survival. And this means that dinosaurs and humanity have to find a way to work out their differences. To us, a desert is a wasteland, devoid of anything but the most extreme examples of life. But creatures once thrived in these lands hundreds of millions of years ago. Given the geological history that we're dealing with, dinosaurs walking among the tumbleweeds isn't that much of a stretch. The current situation, where dinosaurs are running wild, is untenable to those in charge, well, those that think they're in charge. So we're left with a problem or an opportunity. This is where you come in. They've ignored my warnings before, but maybe this time with you, it's going to be different. I'm willing to embrace the uncertainty.
Okay, I guess an introduction is in order. I'm Cabot Finch, Assistant Director of the U.S. Department of Fish and Wildlife. I know it sounds important, because it is, but let's not get bogged down in labels and titles and organizational flowcharts. I'll make this easy. You work for me. See, nothing to it. You'll be working with the experts. This is Claire Deering and Owen Grady.
And yes, we have first-hand experience with the dinosaurs. I'm the former operations manager at Jurassic World. Owen and I actually helped build the park. And unfortunately, we were there to witness its destruction. And this is Owen. He works with velociraptors.
You could call me a dinosaur wrangler, though officially I'm an animal behaviorist. I was just building a level of trust with them when this happens.
Okay. So we'll need to get a few things in place ASAP. Start with a response facility, equipped with both a Ranger Team 4x4
And a capture team helicopter.
We are making excellent progress, so let's stay focused. Next step, building a backup generator. Then feeding the energy it creates to the response facility. And also make sure the building is connected to the path network. It only does us good if it's operational.
Hey, Claire. We may have trouble tracking this dinosaur from the ground, and even more trouble if we're lucky enough to find it.
Then the sensible thing is to take a capture team helicopter. You can trank it from the air.
See? I like the way I think.
Changing orientation. Off target. Confirming contact.
Claire, this is Owen.
I copy you.
We have it. Capture successful.
I knew you'd do it. Never had a doubt.
Really?
Well, maybe one or two.
Well, it's better than usual. I'll take it. Now, where do we take this dinosaur?
We have the enclosure. We just need you to deliver.
Hey, don't I always? Wait, you don't have to answer that.
Reassigning roles.
Asset requiring collection.
John Hammond was concerned about what would happen if dinosaurs lived in the wild. It adds a whole new level of challenge, and perhaps opportunity.
Assets in the air. Confirming asset delivery.
Whew, I instantly recognized this dinosaur. Kind of hard to forget once you've been trapped in a room with one. We couldn't save that baryonyx, but we can certainly help this one. There's not a lot out there for the dinosaur to consume. So we'll need a feeder inside the perimeter of that enclosure.
Hungry dinosaurs make me nervous.
Can't disagree with you there.
Good to go on this end.
Copy. Okay. We need to get a full assessment of the dinosaur's health. Utilize a ranger team vehicle. Owen will help you get a status of the animal's overall welfare. Then we can plan our next move.
We really need that? A plan? I mean, I've always been more of a just make it up as I go kind of guy.
Tell you what, if this doesn't work, we'll try your way.
That sort of sounds like a plan.
Hey, y'all. It's your good friend Kenny here. I hope you're staying safe and sound wherever you are. Forecasts are suggesting that I'm gonna cross my fingers. A little bit of rain. But we sure don't need any pictures.
Asset status confirmed.
While we can't replicate what we had on the islands, we still have to do what we can to get the dinosaurs more comfortable with their current surroundings here in Arizona.
Sunscreen and drinks by the pool? How's that sound?
Are you seriously asking? Or pretend asking?
How about we add some preferred terrain to their pens instead? Better? We've got to monitor these dinosaurs more closely. That means setting up a ranger post inside their enclosure. It sounds crazy, I know, but this'll work. Trust me.
I'm getting reports of dinosaurs running freely around the facility, Claire.
The reports may be accurate, but they don't paint a complete picture of our current status.
Angry dinosaurs on the loose. What am I missing?
They're not angry. They're simply acting on instincts. The more threatened the dinosaurs feel, the more hostile they'll become.
Especially if they sense survival is at stake.
But it is. Both theirs and ours.
Yeah, but only we know that.
Well, for now, anyway.
We'll start by tranquilizing one of the dinosaurs from the helicopter, and then have a transport team bring it back to the facility.
Great. Do it.
Contact confirmed. Contact denied.
Asset to be collected. Picking up asset. Heading to pick up the asset. Asset in transit. Asset transportation in progress. Transportation underway. Asset transported. Asset delivered. Transportation complete.
Overall, I'd say our operations are improving. I'm confident we may get a handle on this yet. But I'm also concerned, specifically about our biodiversity. Still, for now, let's focus on getting the dinosaurs safe and secure, as well as building some additional viewing galleries the DFW staff can use to monitor the animals.
Okay, looks good.
With so many of the animals running free, our priority has to be capturing as many of them as possible. We can coordinate our efforts from an expedition center. Get one built, and we'll take it from there.
Maybe place here. Last time from Jurassic World 1 was good. The vehicle.
I'll be able to track the dinosaurs, but some help would sure be appreciated. Claire tells me there are some candidates to recruit. Scientists. Hopefully you could find one as rough and tumble as I am. You seeing this, Claire?
Yeah, I sure am. This is our first live capture opportunity.
Let's not miss it.
We should assign that scientist you just hired to the task. Agreed? Owen, you there? I think you're still muted.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Good idea. What do we got to lose? You know, except maybe a new recruit.
Before the remote capture teams return, we should have enclosures ready for the dinosaurs. Think of it as welcoming them back home.
Asset being transported. Delivery complete. Delivery has been completed. Asset transportation complete. Asset has been delivered.
Okay, who's watching who?
I'm not following you, Owen.
Well, it's just like the dinosaurs are always watching us, so shouldn't we be watching them?
Yes, we should. Once we have the dinosaurs comfortably settled into their enclosures, we'll need viewing galleries.
That's what I'm saying. Only, you said it.
Ground food, water, ground fiber. Okay. Ground fruit and ground fiber. This one has ground fruit and ground fiber. Okay, this one should work. Ground fruit is good. Now we need more space. Capital. Open space is good. Ground fruit is good. Water more. Ground fiber more. Okay. Water, restaurant, water. Oh no. Is this good? Yeah, we just need ground fiber now. Ground fiber. Okay. Yes. Open space. Yay, open space. Let's just give them full space here. I've given them open space. Comfortable, comfortable, comfortable. Good. Yeah, maybe reduce water a bit, but then what does it need? Yeah, remove water a bit and add rock.
Owen. Owen. We have a real problem.
I'm trying, Clara, but it's just, well, this is who I am.
Not you.
Ah, the dinosaurs. Tell me something I don't know.
Okay, how about this? There's a massive sandstorm headed our way, and it could wipe out the facility. Without power, the safety of the dinosaurs could be at serious risk.
Okay, listen to me, Claire. We'll figure this out. Have I ever let you down before?
Actually, no.
And I'm planning on keeping it that way. Everything we can do, we will do. We've survived worse. What's a little sand?
I gotta say, I'm feeling pretty concerned about our current situation. As much as I'd obviously love to help out, I'm a little tied up. So, who's gonna protect the dinosaurs?
And our personnel.
Yes, of course. I mean, that goes without saying.
I'm saying it anyway.
It's just, it would be a tragedy to lose these animals again. And by tragedy, I mean huge financial loss. And obviously an embarrassment to those in charge of the DFW.
People such as you.
Well, actually, exactly me. So, how do we avoid that?
Okay, step one, round up the stragglers and get all the dinosaurs back into their enclosures. Then we'll work on our safety ratings.
This good?
Yes, this is a plan I can support now and take credit for later.
Commencing asset transit. Asset has been transported.
Arizona was secure. The dinosaurs were safe. Finch and the DFW had what they needed to keep the bureaucrats off our backs. For now. But the future, that was something completely different.
Wow.
I wish we'd had more time to brief you, but as you know, the situation is fluid. Our Canadian friends are concerned that many of these wild animals are getting close to their border. We'd like to prevent them from crossing it. We being the CIA. My division is the DSD, Dangerous Species Division. I'm Dr. Dua. I have an extensive background in paleo research in this very field. At Jurassic World, And now, other locations I'm not at liberty to discuss. However, I have history with many of the people involved here. A poacher camp. What remains of it, anyway. Amateurs. They only succeeded in getting themselves and others killed. And making our job that much more difficult.
Dr. Dewar, the dinosaurs are still agitated.
Tranquilizing them would appear to be the best option at this point.
Let's do
Okay,
it
let's
as safely
do
and
it.
quickly as we can.
Ah,
Asset missed.
come on.
Just as an organization has key players, me, it also has key facilities that it needs to run effectively. So
Establish
you should get started
operational
with the construction
facility
of an arrival
containing
building, a control center, and also a backup generator to supply power.
operations. Yep. Arrival point. There we are. And just gonna make it in the corner so we save space. And then we need backup generator, control center. Backup generator. Gotta place it there so it can cover more area. Ooh. Oh, I did have the operational data. Okay.
Not bad if I do say so myself. And I guess I am. But we're also going to need a response facility. Your response to this directive should be to get one built. Huh? You see what I did there, huh? Response. Never mind. Don't respond.
Claire, we need to get the dinosaurs into new holding enclosures.
The ones we've already captured.
Yep, that's right.
And we'll want them awake and as comfortable as possible.
Okay. And let's build them brand new cages, boys. This should be more than enough. Yeah, I'm not gonna delete them, just gonna keep them as it is now.
Collecting asset. En route to collect the asset.
Okay, let's see what they need now. Okay, we don't know. Okay, no, let's wait for the dinosaur.
Asset has been collected.
Dinosaurs. Right.
Asset delivery confirmed. Transporting asset.
Okay, got it. Open space enough. Prey, sand, water. Okay, let's give water first. Now we'll probably install the fencing here. Okay, this covers the area. Okay. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build everything closer to here. Okay. Let's take this water
Asset
out
transported.
and let's build the water here. Should be fine. Water. And let's give some more water. This should be fine. And then they need sand. Where can we get some? Grass, dirt, snow, sand. Got it. Okay, sand is good, water is good, open space is good, so we need prey. Okay, let's give them prey. Prey, 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 goat. We give them closer so we can turn dinosaurs. Good. Yeah, for the pot. Yeah, unfortunately you cannot do it from there. Okay, no worries.
They had dangerous animals here?
Correct, Mr. Finch. We know where they were. But now, Mr. Grady, it's essential that we know where they are.
I know my dinosaurs. I'd say they're headed off in this direction.
And do you know your dinosaurs, Mr. Grady?
Better than anyone.
But these are not your dinosaurs, per se.
Well, you're just gonna have to trust me on this one.
Okay.
This looks promising. You know, not that I'm promising anything. Everything points in this direction. Say what you want about the dinosaurs, but they're not subtle. Wherever they go, they leave a mark.
Sounds like someone I know.
Is it Dr. Malcolm? Because that guy, he is out there. Talk about an ego.
As opposed to...
Well, you know, a certain lovable animal behaviorist whose humility has a charm of its own. I feel like we're getting close.
Triceratops. There are a lot of Triceratops.
Just be ready for anything, all right?
Yes, sir.
Ambush! Move
Allosaurus. Allosaurus.
Chase! Move! Move!
Owen, are you okay?
He's injured.
What is happening?
Little busy right now.
Please tell me you have things under control.
Do you want me to lie?
If it'll calm my anxiety, yes. I'm a bundle
Yeah,
of
probably
raw
this
nerves.
Allosaurus is the same one
We're
from
working the
the
problem.
Camp Cretaceous.
We have a helicopter standing by, and they'll attempt to tranquilize the animal from the air.
Attempt. We need success, Dr. Dua, before it can eat Grady and the others.
No, please don't say that. You believe in a team, right?
You want me to lie?
Oh, easy peasy.
Owen, what's our status?
We're close. We have everything almost under control, but the animal is injured. We'll need to get her to a secure enclosure for observation and treatment.
I'll notify
Okay, now
Dr.
we need to
Dua.
do some.
Oh, me? I'm fine. Thanks for asking.
Okay, so let's. Okay, we will build one here. Yeah, the only problem with this game is that you cannot actually see if you're giving over space With the evolution one, it was much more easier to track the space. I don't know, for some reason
And
I
the
still like
herbivores?
evolution one.
What about them?
As long as they stay away from civilization, leave them in place. They'll survive in the wilderness without our intervention, right?
Given time to adapt, yes, I'd say they will.
I guess that's something we're all gonna have to get used to. Having dinosaurs out in the world.
Is that you talking, or is that the government?
Claire, I am the government.
Okay. Okay, let's try him in this space. If it is less, we'll give him more. Or let's give him more already. That should be fine. Yeah, this should be really fine. Where are you, Ellie?
En route to pick up the asset.
And we need a... Okay, I'm gonna build this here. So, for some reason we do, put it a little bit ahead.
Asset transportation underway.
Well, we probably would have to build it that way. Okay.
Asset has been transported.
everything is good.
I'm going to need a paleomedical facility to assess the status of the dinosaur that they're bringing in. We'll need to do a full medical scan. I want to understand what went wrong if we're going to avoid an event like this in the future.
We need forest. Usually fine.
Transit has commenced. Asset delivered.
Sometimes what a problem requires is a new set of eyes. Let's hire a few scientists with the skills to diagnose these animals. Make sure they are competent with the MVU and can perform medical scans on the dinosaurs. I'm interested to see what we can discover.
So what we need? Scientific combined welfare skill of 3. And is it one or more? Liquid scientist, plural. Plural. Welfare of 3. Oh, he's good. 4. Logical.
We have to knock that dino out. I'd suggest a tranquilizer, but you do you.
Okay, meanwhile, let's construct a gallery.
Right. Now that we have control of the dinosaur, temporarily, let's get it transported to the paleomedical facility, where we can treat its injuries.
Acknowledging asset collection request.
Into revenue. Going up.
asset. Transportation complete.
Part of the healing process is to get some rest, preferably someplace comfortable.
Always works for me. Same for the dinosaurs, I'd imagine.
You imagine correctly.
Not according to my ex.
Yes, moving on then. We want to have the animal transported and then secure and comfortable in its enclosure, if you please.
Yeah, this way.
Asset collection request received. Asset has been collected. Delivery complete.
So forest is west, open space is west. Oh, okay, it's good. You. One more bites to dust.
We'd worked to make sure the dinosaurs would thrive in the forest. At first, I believed this was for the best. Then we realized that forest makes up about 1/5 of the total land mass in the US, and almost 40% of Canada's wilderness. Working together with the DFW and the CIA, we made the dinosaurs feel right at home. In the forest. I really hope the powers that be know what they're doing. Because the dinosaurs definitely do.
The only way to fly, right? Private. Away from the hubbub of the public.
Pennsylvania.
No prying eyes asking wordless questions I don't feel much like answering. Now, call me crazy. You wouldn't be the first. But we need to centralize our operations, and that's why I've chosen this location. Well, okay, I didn't choose it myself, but I was part of the process. I mean, I got the memo. The Appalachians have long been a place where people can kind of disappear, whether on their own or with the help of someone else. So, why not the dinosaurs?
Okay, what do you do? The V
Pull a
of
few
capture
strings, grease a few palms, twist a few arms, and bang! Just like that, the Department of Fish and Wildlife has a new base of operations. Now, we'll need to hit the ground running if we're going to have this place ready for something it hasn't dealt with in 65 million years. The bare bones are established. But before the ones covered in flesh and blood arrive, we'll need it fully functioning. Owen and Claire are already on site. They'll have more info for you. Dr. Dua will be coordinating your activities. And me, I'll be managing expectations and staying an arm's length away from the meatosauruses. Oh, wait. Arm's length is probably not the best choice of words.
We may need some additional hands on this one. Mr. Lambert?
Standing by and ready to go. Just give the word.
George Lambert is an expert ranger who worked with us in the islands and is now with the DFW. He and Owen will deal with the dinosaurs, while we address the facilities.
There are a number of animals from your previous captures that will be coming your way soon. Delays are unacceptable.
Understood. We'll start with the construction of animal enclosures.
We'll catch 'em, you keep 'em.
Yeah, let's see if we need this one. Then we'll do more. Oh, we'll need water. Okay, let him come.
Asset transportation in progress. Commencing asset transit.
We have new arrivals that will need food and housing.
I'd also suggest keeping a close eye on these dinosaurs until they settle into their surroundings.
Lambert's right. They've had a taste of the wild. Confinement may not sit well with them.
Okay. We make no assumptions and pay attention to all the details.
Good. Remember, just like us, the dinosaurs are always learning.
And you need to keep that in mind as you build another dinosaur habitat. Safety first, for them and us. Get it built, then get the dinosaurs into the new enclosure. That about cover it, Doc?
Perfectly.
So we need sand. Where's sand? Yep, thought so. It's not happening.
Asset transportation complete.
And is good, water is good. Oh, perfect, we just need prey. Prey, 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 prey. Oh. Perfect. Oops, Alzheimer's. Okay, we need some more space. Yeah, we can do this side. Yeah, this should be fine. Yeah, maybe a bit more space.
Asset transportation underway.
I'm not sure I'll ever be fully comfortable at the park, but the lab coats want to make sure the dinosaurs are, so that's a job you should stay on top of.
Confirming asset delivery.
I know he needs jungle, but that's oh, perfect. Forest is good. Open space is good. Water is more than enough, so enjoy all the services with comfort again. Perfect. Okay, let's complete this one before we clock out for today. 5 seconds left.
The dinosaurs seem to be taking to their new surroundings. I want to make sure they are doing more than surviving, however. We need the animals thriving. As I'm sure you understand, our research is more valuable when we have superior specimens in their optimal conditions. So I want you to get a science center built and operational. This means more scientists will be needed, so build a staff center as well. Ultimately, science is about the data we collect and analyze. Rubbish in, rubbish out. We want to avoid that at all costs, especially when you consider the investment that has already been made in these dinosaurs. The CIA wants results, and we're going to get them. Period. Full stop. End of story.
Okay, one gone. Staff Imperial. Imperial was oh, staff center. Okay. And then we need paleo. Can do paleo, no? No. Ah, like a perfect jigsaw puzzle. Nice. Okay. Ooh, perfect.
Lambert here. We could really use an expedition center.
Ooh,
Get one
finally.
built.
Expedition center.
Okay, Dr. Dua and that guy Finch must be getting pressure from above, because they want more animals rounded up. Check the expedition map and dispatch a remote capture team to a hotspot. I'll do what I can on my end.
Okay, the good news first. We've been achieving some success with our remote capture teams, which means a steady supply of dinosaurs to our control center. Now that I like. Removing them from possible uncontrolled interaction with the general public is a 100% win in my book. Now to the bad news, which I always hate getting, but honestly, kind of enjoy giving. These animals are arriving with an unknown disease, and we've got to get a handle on it post-haste. That's management speak for PDQ, huh? Pretty damn quick. Dr. Dua?
We can diagnose this disease with scans from our mobile veterinary unit. We'll get it under control before too long.
That's good. Let's get to work.
Transportation underway. Asset delivery confirmed.
Just gonna remove some
Delivery has been
forest.
completed.
Ground leaf and ground fruit. Okay. This has ground fruit, doesn't have ground leaf. Okay, this only has ground fruit. Okay, so we need to do two sets. And then ground fruit. Yeah. So we need more ground leaf.
You have to understand something. Owen and I signed on to this project because we want what is best for the dinosaurs. Not for them to be exploited or engineered, hacked and spliced and compromised.
They deserve a chance at life as much as any other living creature.
Honestly, perhaps even more, as the miracle of science gave them a second chance.
So, do the research, find the cure, and then let's use it. Or the dinosaurs die. Again. And listen, that's not going to happen.
Oh, it doesn't need forest. So we can just take out the forest.
Yet it sounded like the next guy. Hey, y'all. It's your good friend Kenny here. I hope you're staying safe and sound wherever you are. Forecasters suggested we're going to have a storm brewing across the country. Not just across the Atlantic. A little bit of rain. Well, sure don't need anything else.
Dr. Dua, this is Lambert. I've just received word that you'd like us to increase our capture efforts. Can you confirm?
Yes, that's correct. We need to grow this facility, which means we need more animals. It's time to stress test our systems and make sure we're capable of managing both the science and our operations.
Understood. My teams are standing by. We still have a number of dinosaurs in the wild. Plenty of targets to bring in.
Assets. And yes, this will
So
be an
these are
ongoing mission for us moving forward.
I'm not sure about this one. Brachiosaurus are the long-necked herbivores, and then we have Diplodocus too. These are also long-necked herbivores. So probably we can do a new containment with these ones. Okay. Let's. Where do we do? Where do we do? Where do we do? So we can do one right here. And yeah, one right here. Okay. Very good. Let's do that. Okay. Now this is the big space. Now probably we can. Yeah, but we need to put shelters too. Okay. Yeah, this is not gonna be
Transit
enough.
has commenced.
Nope. Oh, should be enough actually. One second, Tom.
Asset has been delivered. Asset has been transported.
Yeah, we probably would cut this much so that we can build one more on this side. Because the long one doesn't give that room. So it needs water, tall fruit. Okay. Tall fruit. Forest is enough. Tall fruit. Okay, it's tall fruit. This one. Tall fruit. Okay, now let's take a look at it. So for now we have enough spaces. I won't worry about space. Let's do more dinosaurs now. Yeah, this one. Okay, now we'll put more dinosaurs on this same. We get Brachiosaurus. I think I did saw Brachiosaurus. Dinosaur terms. Brachiosaurus. Okay, let's get more scientists so that we can do multiple research. Mm, Okay, so we need logistics. Let's recruit one with the highest logistics, and then one with what are the other ones? How do you go next? Okay, genetics, yeah. So for him. Okay, Spinoceratops. Here we are. I hate this one. Not at all interested in this one. Baryonyx, yeah. This would be the next one. Torosaurus, no. Let's converse. We can put a fence here and put one more over. And I can delete this one and put a new one. So it's fine. And then over here. Oh yeah, we had to research about something. What was that? There was a thing. No. Cohabitation. Zero. No. This can do a cohabitation, okay. Okay, this can do too. No longer they will take. And then next we can do baryonyx too. And then just hold the baryonyx too. And for baryonyx, this will be like a big space. I don't want to waste time on them. Probably I can do a square. No. Yeah, probably I can do a square here. No. How will you access it? Yeah, probably you can do a square here. Yeah, that should work. should be fine. So I need this ready.
Asset in transit.
Oh, what the fuck?
Reporting to asset status.
Okay, so we need stall nut and more forest. Okay, forest. Nope, still no forest. No? Ah, fuck. Ah, finally. Stall nut, okay.
Assets in the air. Transportation complete.
Okay, shelter needs are. Oh, what's happening? Okay, let's tranquilize him for now. What about these ones? Okay, we would have to give to him. Yeah, we have to give him his own pen. Requires. Oh, fuck. Probably not a good idea doing two things at a time. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you?
Okay. We're making progress. But there's always more to be done. For you, anyway. Take this next objective, for example.
Where is that car?
We've completed.
So he's missing fish, rock, water, he needs everything, okay. Water is good enough, forest is okay. He needs rock. Okay, he needs rock. You! Okay.
This is
How
what we'd
crowded it is,
hoped
huh?
to accomplish on Isla Nublar. A place where the dinosaurs could finally thrive. Minus the volcano. Obviously.
That's a pretty big minus.
I think we can all be proud of what we've accomplished here.
But
But what?
I can hear it in your voice.
Okay. I'm just wondering what Dua is really up to. I don't buy all her saving the future by controlling the past talk.
Yeah, Lambert mentioned that some of the animals were being moved to an undisclosed location. He wouldn't say, or maybe he didn't know who was taking delivery, but it wasn't the DFW.
A third party?
And you and I are not invited.